So we have all felt the pain of death by a survey. You know that feeling when you're sitting there being asked question after question. You're investing your precious time. You're providing the feedback in these complicated questions that go on and on and on. And when you finish the survey, you really wonder, will it even make a difference? Well, here to share some of his great insights, his tips, his tricks, and how to make a great post-event survey is our Chief Engagement Officer, Todd Hansen.
Great evaluations rely on creating a simple yet effective survey. Let's get started with our simple 5-5-5 formula. 5 questions, 5 minutes, 5 mentions. So first is 5 questions. Important here is to write those questions in first person. They're easy to read, easy to complete. And your questions need to be clearly written, and in fact, have someone that has nothing to do with your event review the question. They're going to be able to assure that your questions are nice and clear and concise. And also have only one metric per question. A little tip for that is if you've written a question in your survey and it includes the word "and," you probably have more than one metric. An example of that would be, I have the knowledge I need to launch our new product. And then after those questions, include a comment box so people can elaborate. Second thing is 5 minutes. We want a survey that only takes 5 minutes to complete. One way to do that is to make sure your questions are in a logical order. Typically, that's chronological, so as the event went, so should your questions. You also want to use a simple scale. Make sure it's consistent. A 5-point Likert scale is the best, and that would provide an option for a response from strongly agree to strongly disagree with a neutral option. And last 5 is 5 mentions. Tell the audience that a survey is coming. Make sure you do that in the announcement or the invitation or your website. And during your event, mention the survey in the opening, in the middle, maybe it's at lunch, and in your closing comments. And then lastly, in follow-up correspondence, whatever kind of follow-up there is, remind them the survey's coming and you really want to hear how the event went. So we hope these tips and tricks will remove the pain of enduring unbearable surveys for your audience. On behalf of your friends at Creative Visions, have a great event.